Log entry, day 1. This is MTF A-5, Commander Joseph Mann reporting. I have set up camp at an undisclosed location in Antarctica. Our MTF squad previously set up a perimeter around SCP-2764 and have been awaiting the arrival of Foundation scientists. I have become deeply curious about the SCP and have decided to do some research of my own, as I can no longer wait on the others. I have set up a computer station to log my journey as my research unfolds. The subject appeared to shrink as I got closer to it, which is strange, because it was growing until I got to a certain point. Last night as I tried to sleep, I kept hearing a strange voice. While I cannot currently recall what it was saying, I am sure it has something to do with the beast out there. I personally see no other explanation, as I was alone, and I have no history of hearing voices. I managed to recruit a volunteer from the task force named George Bishop to come with me. So what do you say, Bishop? Are you in?
By God, I don't think I would volunteer to help out if it were anyone besides you, Commander.
Our job is to secure the anomaly until the main guards can get here. However, it's not against my orders to carry out some extra research, and I wouldn't mind having someone else investigating with me.
How could one do it alone in such a desolate environment as this?
Always better to have more than one person when it comes to witnessing events. I plan to approach the anomaly very closely, and I want to make that clear, Bishop.
I understand, Commander. It's risky, but we'll give it a shot.
It's settled then. We'll journey out in the morning. Log entry, day 2. I was hearing the voice again at about 10 p.m. last night, and I was trying to comprehend what it was saying. It's like it was speaking English, and I know it was, but I just can't work out what it was saying.
Commander, I've got something to tell you.
What is it, Bishop?
I can't go through with the mission. I have to back out.
Why the sudden change of heart, Bishop?
I heard something talking to me last night. I suspect it was connected to the anomaly. It was very disturbing.
Do you know what it was saying?
I can't really recall exactly what it was saying, but its words evoked a terrible fear in me, and I never wish to experience that again.
Was it speaking any discernible language?
I could swear it was speaking English, but again, I can't recall exactly what it was saying.
Well, Bishop, I have something to tell you. I, too, was hearing voices last night, but I was not terrified by them.
You did too? How are you not scared?
Because I know that the anomaly is just trying to scare us, to keep us away. We have to stick to the mission and find out more. Would you be willing to reconsider remaining on the mission?
What's in it for me, Commander? I don't want to die.
I can't give you a definite answer, other than this will probably be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. What do you say to that?
All right. I guess I'll stay on board. I'll give it another day or two, Commander.
Now that's what I like to hear. A brave man indeed.
I really hope I don't regret this.
We set out around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I believe Bishop and I felt apprehensive yet excited at the same time. We were finally going to find out more about SCP-2764.
I think I can see the SCP, but it seems to be getting smaller and smaller.
Curious. We're supposed to be dealing with a giant entity.
Have you noticed these oddities in the snow? These prints seem off. They just seem out of place.
Yes, I know what you mean. Do these look like human footprints to you?
I'd say they look like human footprints, yes. Where could they have come from?
I don't know. Let's walk a little further and then head back to camp.
Sounds good, Commander.
Log entry day 3. Bishop told me he was hearing voices again last night. I asked him what they were saying before I revealed that I, too, had been hearing voices.
Commander, I have to tell you, I heard those voices again last night. I'm barely getting any sleep because of this.
What were the voices saying?
I still can't decipher it. It's driving me mad.
I've been hearing the voices again, too. I don't know what they're saying either.
Don't you think this is a really bad sign? Is it worth it to continue the mission?
I think we should continue the mission. We've made it this far already. Let's go back out there and see what we can find.
The snow is starting to get worse. Haven't you noticed?
Listen, I hold the belief that we will eventually discover what the voices are saying, but for now, we trek on.
Roger that, Commander. Okay, we've reached the same spot we were at yesterday.
Can you locate the creature anywhere?
I'm not able to see it out there.
I don't see it either. Let me check my compass. Would you agree that the creature was located due southeast?
Yes, that is correct.
I've checked this thing again and again, but the creature is just no longer there.
I'm not sure what to think at this point, Commander. I think the SCP disappeared, to be honest.
Regardless, we have to carry on in the direction we're headed.
How about a compromise, Commander? We'll give it one more day, and if we don't make progress, then we head back to a safe location.
I like your negotiation tactics, Bishop, but I'm dedicated to this mission.
Come on, Commander. We're going to get swept up in this storm out here.
All right. We'll give it one more day and see how much progress we can make.
Sounds good, Commander.
Do you have the tissue analyzer on you?
No, I thought you had it.
It must be back at camp. We'll have to go back and get it.
No! We're already far enough out here. Let's keep walking, see what we find, and then head back.
How long do you think we've been out here, Bishop?
It seems like close to 4 hours.
We've only been walking for 1 hour, though.
1 hour? That's absurd. Why does time seem so out of flux?
It must be the snowfall. Let's keep going. Hey, Bishop! Bishop! Where are you? Wonder where Bishop is. Log entry, day 4. I heard the voice again last night. Some of the words were actually comprehensible and memorable. The most distinct words were snow and back. The latter is especially eerie, but I can't think anything of it. Another note. Bishop is missing and has not returned. I have no clue what happened to him. He either ditched the mission or wandered off and hasn't come back. For now, I'll have to explore alone and maybe I'll find him. I continued to walk by myself. I began to notice tracks on the ground, but they no longer resembled human footprints. They seemed like tentacles had been dragged in the snow. Considering that the creature out there has tentacular appendages, I suppose this wasn't too much of a surprise, but it was still certainly frightening. I was interested in following them, but I wanted to get to the creature above all else. As I got further towards the original side of the SCP, I noticed I could see it again. There it was. I knew I had to approach it with caution. Almost the same thing began to happen as before. The closer I got to the creature, the smaller it seemed to get. Was it a coward? Did it want to shrivel up every time something approached it? Gah! The creature shrank so small it disappeared again. What was going on? And then I turned and looked to my left. I found the tissue analyzer. But what was it doing out there? I couldn't figure it out. Was Bishop this way? Was he in danger? I kept walking. I thought maybe I'd find Bishop, but instead, I walked right up to our campsite. There was everything just as I had left it, except now there were tentacle tracks everywhere. I had no clue what was going on and what was real and what was illusion, so I decided to pass out for the night. Entry log, day 5. At least I think it's the 5th day, I'm not sure anymore. Bishop is definitely gone. Wait, I've had a realization just now. Something has been following us this entire time, since day 1. To be frank, I do not care about that thing out there any longer. Something has been following us, and this explains the strange tracks in the snow. This must be why those tracks led me back to our tent. I was not following them forward, I was following them backward. Who is that? What do you want from me? Hey, who is that? Have you come to rescue me? Please, help! Wait, is that Bishop? And me?